Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to Sage Fox Tarot. Today we're doing a new moon message for the month of November. The new moon is November 20th. I forget what day that is. What is it today? I don't remember what day the 20th is, but that is the new moon. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, okay? We have the Menage room with the mirror cat. It's all about legacy, intelligence, collecting things, okay? The second one is a fox. I love the fox. Look at it. This card can talk about someone that's sneaky, or it can talk about how smart and intelligent you are. So there's two sides of it, which is interesting because the candle, this popped up in a previous reading, the candle has the same thing. There's light and shadow. This calls you to look at the lighter side, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the new moon has in store for us, guys. What tarot deck do I want to use? Let's use this one. What messages can we get for collective, please, concerning the new moon and these oracle cards? The Chariot. This is all about movement, guys. Movement, okay? And it also has to do with choice and protection and wisdom. Oh man, talking about choices again. It's 144. So yeah, the fox is double-sided. The candle, same thing. And the Chariot can also be that way, right? And on the bottom, I just saw 7 of Swords, which is usually also about sneakiness, which is interesting because the fox can be sneaky. The 7 of Swords can be sneaky. 7 of Swords can also be about taking a new step in a new direction. It can also have to do with changing your perspective. What other information do we have, please, concerning the new moon energy? The Fool. I like that. The Fool. The Fool is all about fresh starts, okay? It's about purity, honesty, having faith. Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's also very sturdy and stable and starting something there. Okay, that's going to be abundant. One more card, please. One more card. Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. Has to do with charity, give and take. Can also have to do with, you know, balance. What you put out into the universe comes back to you. That sort of energy. So let's take a look and see what we got. I see what I see. Yeah, so the new moon energy is definitely something of like duality. It's a dichotomy, you know, there's 2 types of energy here, you know. It can be positive, negative, light, dark. So there's definitely something that, you know, they're asking you to find a balance, okay? Maybe even possibly make a choice. There's something about choices. Let me look up the Menage rune real quick. See if I'm missing anything. It's about humanity, intelligence, awareness, society, and learning. Okay. So it says each individual family member contributes their own strengths for the betterment and success of the clan and society. So yeah, since that's the first card of the reading, I definitely feel like you're being asked to make a choice that is going to be the best choice for you, okay? Whatever that choice is. I wonder what the choice is. Let's see if we can find out. And this moved on the bottom. Page of Wands, right? Passion, could be romance, okay? You may be getting some news about something here pretty soon, okay? What is this choice that collective needs to make for the new moon, please? What is this choice that collective needs to make? Whoa, that is a lot of cards. What do I want? What do I want? These 3. All of them? Okay. The Tower. Okay. Ooh, and it's 5 minutes right now on the timer. Okay. The Tower. So talking about change. Talking about change. Yeah. So, you know, it's right next to the Page of Wands. Maybe you're going to get a piece of news that will help you change. It's going to help you step into a new direction. It's underneath what is this guy up here? Seven of Swords. It'll help you make a change, step into a new direction, okay? We've got the Strength card. I love her. She's so beautiful. This is right under the Fool. So we've got the Fox, the Fool, and the Strength, and I love that. I'm hearing you're very clever. Very clever, very smart. You pick up on things easily and quickly that others do not see. I love that. Nice. Six of Wands is victory. Judgment. Judgment. Yes, starting a new phase, something new, okay? It's like once you make that decision too, that's it. Once you make that decision, I heard, that's it. Let me make some room here. Yeah, well, that makes sense because once you make that decision, it's going to be a tower moment. It's going to just, you know, shatter whatever. Okay, it's going to be victory, but it's going to shatter the thing and it's not going to go, you don't want to go back. Five of Pentacles, man, if that's the energy, no wonder you don't want to go back, right? OMG. Okay. Knight of Swords. So this is the fastest. Okay, you've got the slowest knight and the fastest knight on the board here, okay? This is all about truth, justice, fighting for what's best. And Eight of Pentacles, master craftsman here, okay? Yeah, so sorry, Fox. Let me just move you up a little bit. You two candles, your cat. There we go. All right. I have 2 empty spots. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Can I get 2 cards? Just 2. The Hanged Man. Okay, so it's quite possible that maybe you've been hanging around for a while, waiting to make your decision, waiting to make your move. Eight of Wands, yeah. But once you do, it's going to be fast. Talk about quick movement. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and once you do make a decision, all right, so the very first card for all the tarot out here is the Chariot, okay? So once you do this, the Sphinxes represent intelligence and wisdom. And once you weigh your options, you decide which way to go, you're guided and protected, and it's quick movement, okay? It's going to happen. Whatever this decision is that you have to make, it's going to be quick. I feel like, yeah, you're definitely, this also has to do with a change of perspective. I was going to say you've definitely been sitting there for a while trying to make the right decision because you want to make the right decision. Strength card is smack dab in the center of the 3 rows of tarot cards. So you definitely have the strength to make the right decision, okay? And you have help, okay? You're not alone. You definitely have help. You've got angels over here. You've got your knights fighting for you, okay? You're not alone. You know, the meerkats, they live in huge colonies. So even if you are living by yourself right now, or, even if you do have family, you don't necessarily always feel like they understand you completely. So you may still feel alone, even though you're surrounded by people. The interesting thing is, though, you have your spirit team. They're with you. The angels are with you, okay? So you're never really alone. And I have a feeling that the Fox is in the center of the Oracle cards. The Strength card is in the center of the Tarot cards. So you're definitely very intelligent, very quick thinking, wise, clever, and you're strong, okay? You're very, very strong. And I really honestly feel like you're going to be protected, okay? Plus, you've got this angel here, with the horn, okay? You've made your decision and your angels are backing you up, okay? 1001. The angels are totally backing you up, guys. You're not alone, okay? And you know that. You know that already. Like I said, you're very intelligent. I'm hearing what you put out there, you get back, okay? There's something about that energy as well. Can we get more information regarding the Six of Pentacles? What is the energy, what you put out there, you get back? What is that about, please? I feel like we need to know, because that came to mind twice already. So choice. Okay, so again, this is about choices. Okay, you're being guided, you're given signs. Ask for signs, and you are definitely being given signs to help you make the right choice. Okay, I'm hearing whatever choice you make, do it with love. I'm feeling like my heart, okay, is like, it feels bigger. I'm hearing whatever choice you make, do it with love, okay? It could be a hard choice. For some of you, maybe an easy choice. For others, it could be a hard choice. But I'm hearing do it with love, okay? Negotiation. So yeah, definitely. There are the scales again. We asked for a clarification of Six of Pentacles with the scales. And here's another card with Libra. It's Libra energy, okay? Talking about scales, right? So yeah, we're definitely talking about balance, making choices. Egyptian mythology, when they passed away, they had to go through a test, and they had to see if their heart was as light as a feather. I'm kind of getting that idea, that imagery was popped into my head. So I'm kind of getting the idea that, are you living life where at the end, are you going to be able to say, my heart is as light as a feather? Okay? Because this also has a heart on it. And when I saw this, I heard do it with love, and it's 12:22 right now. Okay? So there's something about the heart space, the love, what kind of energy, what kind of choices you make. And these two are right on top of the Fool, which is all about, you know, purity, honesty. So yeah, whatever this choice is that you have to make, you're being called to do it with purity, honesty, and in a loving manner. That's awesome. Okay. Can we get any other guidance as to what collective should do, please? What other guidance? Ostentation. So yeah, oh my goodness, you guys. Sorry, I will get back to ostentation, but I just realized that both these cards are card number 7, which means you're on the right path. Okay, guys? You're on the right path, okay? Yeah, you're on the right path. I have a feeling whatever decision, whatever side you're leaning towards, that's the right path, okay? So maybe someone needed to hear that, okay? Yeah, maybe someone needed to hear that. Whatever side you're leaning towards, that's okay. Well, that may be, I just heard that may be just for some of you. For others, you need to look within. You need to look deeper, okay? Sorry. But for someone, that was a sign, okay? But for others, you do need to look deeper, okay? I heard no hasty decisions, okay? No hasty decisions. But yeah, honestly, if you already, I really feel like, I'm feeling like there's a tug in my gut. If you know what you're leaning towards, that's probably the right decision, the right choice to go with, because, you know, just follow your gut. It's 14:14 right now. Follow your gut, follow your heart, and it will lead you to the right choice, okay? Ostentation, card number 2. So yeah, this is all about hard work, but it's going to pay off in the end, okay? This may be a hard decision to make, but it's going to pay off. You're going to be abundant. One more card, versatility, okay? And it's 14:44. Your angels are with us. So this is just, you know, I talked about following your gut, follow your soul. That's what this card is about. It's also about being flexible, okay? So this decision that you have to make, this choice may require some flexibility in some form or another, okay? Nice. Let's draw a couple of these. What's guidance do we have for collective, please, concerning this decision for the new moon? This choice that they have to make. Thank you. I just wanted 2 cards. Get it out. Write about how you feel on paper. Get rid of that paper. That might actually be a really good thing. Write down, how, you know, pros and cons of what it is that you should do. A lot of people are list people, so this might be a good thing for you to do, is just write about pros and cons of choice number 1 and pros and cons of choice number 2, okay? Know how to do stuff. Learn to cook, organize your space, fix things, and manage your time. Your future self will thank you. Perhaps this decision that you have to make is, you know, leaving someone who does all this for you. Whether it's like moving out of your parents' home or getting a divorce or who knows, right? It could even have to do with like businesses. If you decide to like leave your business and start your own business, you have to know how to do what it is that you want to do with your new business, right? So you're definitely being guided to learn how to do stuff. Your future self will thank you. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get some outcome cards. So if collective follows the guidance during this new moon energy, what is the outcome, please? What is the outcome for collective? Rest. Yeah. You're definitely being guided to rest and think about this, okay? And I'm also hearing that once you make the decision, you're not going to have sleepless nights anymore. You're going to be able to rest peacefully and calmly. What a blessing. What a blessing. Yes, I just had the sense of relief all of a sudden. And it's 17 minutes right now. It was 17:07 actually. So a lot of 7s are in this reading, okay? Phew, yeah, I just had the sense of relief. Okay. All right. So yeah, you know, this talks about hardship, but you know, because the thistle is a sharp plant, it can hurt. But sometimes, you know, you go through things that are painful and the outcome is beautiful, right? I just heard that for a lot of you, the certain situation that you're in right now is probably painful because it was designed that way. It was designed that way for you to learn and grow. And a lot of people may think, why would I want to go and work in a place, you know, maybe if it's career, work in a place that is so hard or toxic or just not good, you know, for you at all. Or why would you want to be in a relationship that is also toxic, you know? Maybe they're narcissists. Maybe they cheated on you. Maybe they did these awful things and you're sticking around and you're wondering, why am I with this person? Okay. I'm hearing a lot of you chose, okay, most of you chose these particular situations to learn so that you could grow from it, okay? I also heard it was holding space for what was really meant for you. So like the career example was maybe just holding space for you until you were ready to, for example, start your own business, okay? Or maybe you're with this toxic partner in this romantic relationship. They're just holding space until your future romantic partner is ready for you, okay? Yeah, because you all have lives to live. You all have things that you came on the earth to learn, okay? And yeah, the universe has a very interesting way of making things work. They work behind the scenes, obviously, but you know this, right? You're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. You already know this. But yeah. Yeah, they wanted me to just let you know that as a reminder that sometimes we go through these hard lessons in life to learn, to grow, and also as a holding space for the real blessing that's up ahead. Okay? Okay. Wow, thank you. Spirit guides, thank you, angels, for that message. I needed to hear that too, okay? Knowledge, yes. That was a little bit of knowledge. And hey, look at this. This is right on top of learn some stuff, okay? Know how to do stuff. So it's right on top of this card here. You guys, they're definitely asking you to learn some new things, okay? Also, inner wisdom, I just heard. Do some more inner work. You know, you're going through perhaps a dark night of the soul. It could be for a lot of you, okay? For others, this is just part of your spiritual awakening. And for others, I'm also hearing that this is just a lesson in your life that you had to learn, and now you're moving on, okay? Now you're moving on. And there's brighter and happier times up ahead, guys. Brighter and happier times up ahead. Oh, I love that for you. This makes me so happy. Cool. Oh, that was an interesting message, wasn't it? And it's 21:12 right now. All right, guys. Yeah, that is your new moon message. Thank you for joining me. I wish you the best of luck with everything. Many blessings. And let me know how things turn out, guys. Let me know how things turn out. Good luck with everything. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.